Hello, welcome in my beautiful spiritual family. I hope you're all doing really well. Now, I've had a memo that you are getting spiritual reinforcements sent in. So I don't know what's going on, but I feel like contentment is the goal of spirit. So anyone that messes with our newfound contentment, especially when we've been really doing the work and putting in beautiful intentions, trying to create reality in the most beautiful way, being fair and harmonic. Spirit's having like a zero tolerance policy now because we're all doing so well, conjuring up such beautiful energy from the ether that I feel like there's zero tolerance. This is all about our contentment, the ones of us who hold a certain frequency in reality. I'm getting this energy that something's being sent in to surround you. The same way a temple would be surrounded in ancient times by like armed guards. You know, we used to really value our oracles and our high priestesses, the ones who were totally connected to the yin realm. And what I'm getting now is that you are being sent in this big energy surrounding you to make sure something cannot hurt you or bother you. Okay. Whoa, that was a mouthful, right? Okay. Right, let's have a look into these energies. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who comment, subscribe, donate, and also those of you who are constantly sending me beautiful energy in the ethers. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I don't go into too much detail about my personal life on here, but needless to say, I really appreciate you guys. You know, we do have a psychic connection, don't we? A lot of us, and I can feel that, so I'm sending you all my love. Also to the people who are here and you're watching and you're not a commenter, thank you for being here. You know, your energy is really appreciated as well. You know, just because you're quiet doesn't mean you're not equally as appreciated, so thank you. And I'm going to zone in now. Archangel Michael, thank you for providing us protection and guidance during this reading. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors, to all those who move in love, who support us in our mission to create a beautiful reality. I invite you in at this time to give us clear messages about this message, the spiritual reinforcement. What do we need to know, Spirit, about the storyline of spiritual reinforcement? I'm seeing a cluster of balloons. Funny, I was just seeing a cluster of balloons, almost like someone stood outside selling balloons. I'm seeing this in a park. I don't know what that's all about, but it kind of like looked like this. 7 of Cups energy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why they're making me count those. So 7 balloons could be relevant, or a cluster of 7 round objects. I don't know what that means. Let's get something else out. Someone's causing confusion in your life, or this is someone coming along with a very distorted sense of reality. I'm getting this idea that through this imagery on the card, they're giving me this message of this person hides what's really on their mind. And they're always, I'm getting this energy coming through from someone in spirit. They're trifling. That's not a word I normally use. So that could be relevant to somebody. Maybe one of your passed on loved ones used to use that word. They're on it. Spirit is on it. They are all over this one for some reason. They're giving me tingles right now because we've got the King of Swords here. This is an energy of honesty. And they're giving me the word beauty, the beauty of truth here. So I feel like one of my viewers, you're in a beautiful state of being, clear-minded, honorable, really representing everything you know to be true, non-physically, bringing it into the physical. Then we've got the 9 of Swords here. So I feel like Spirit is really on it with this one, because what I'm getting is that you've done a lot of work to get yourself in your optimum condition. You've done a lot of work to make sure you are the best you can be and that you're bringing your best self out into the world. Now, you may have had to have really maybe parented yourself, brought yourself up, filled in the gaps, right? We often don't get what we need as sovereign cherubim children. So I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself to be your own parent, or to get yourself into the wholeness, the fullness of your being. And I feel like something here could be kind of threatening your peace, your solace. And I feel like Spirit wants to get ahead of the game on this. This is a really, no, you're not doing it. Not to this cherubima. It's a kind of stamp down. Someone's putting their foot down in spirit, because I think you've come so far and they don't want someone distorted. I mean, can you see that gaze? I don't know if it's just me right now, the way I'm connecting with this card, but I can really feel the malevolence, right? And there are so many bitter people out there who want to disturb people's happiness. And I feel like Spirit's not having it anymore. There's something about Okay, this is why they're showing me balloons at the beginning of the reading. They're showing me someone popping a balloon, popping a child's balloon. Like, imagine if a kid blew a balloon up and they were really proud of this little balloon, and then all it takes is for one person to go pop with a pin and it's gone, right? So thoroughly protective is what I'm getting. You are being thoroughly protected at this time. Spirit wants you to know that they move with you. I'm being shown someone's shoulders where they're kind of like they're on your shoulders left and right. They're with you. They walk with you. They see through your eyes. They feel your justice. They feel your fair heart. So I don't know if this is something that's happened or something that's going on, or if this is a warning if someone new comes onto the scene in your life, and maybe they'll be over friendly. Maybe they'll try and be crossing boundaries, like acting like you're already friends when they've just met you. People do that. Dodgy people do that, okay? They have no kind of emotional boundaries. So they're saying watch out for that lack of emotional boundary with someone new you could be meeting, because Spirit and your ancestors do not want this person popping the balloons you've spent so long building up, okay? So it could be that you're just at the end of a healing cycle and they don't want someone coming along and just, you know, when you're so close to completing something, it's almost like you're at the end of a completion cycle and Spirit's not letting anyone come in and mess that up. Okay, I just dropped, let me see if I can grab this. This just flew out on the floor, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're nearly at the point where you are really dignified in these Queen of Wands energies, almost at the precipice where you can be on a platform and be really powerful in your mind, your focusing on all those invigorating things. You know, when we heal ourselves and when we move into a completely different state of being, life is completely different. There's a reason why they go on about rose-tinted spectacles. We can create the spectacle we see through. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. You've been clarifying your mind with the King of Swords. You've been polishing yourself up beautifully, step by step by step. You see the way the swords are really in a kind of staircase kind of positioning here. Let me just pull my seat forward a second. So you're building yourself up to this beautiful manifestational power where you're going to feel like you are finally there, like you're really in the life that you always saw yourself living. This could have been like a vision you had of yourself as a child. You know, we pick up on a lot of energies as children of our future, and then when we get older we're like, whoa, this is like deja vu, because we always had psychic insight when we were kids. We could always feel who we are back then. And I feel like you're coming up this staircase where you can truly be in this Queen of Wands positioning, satisfaction, contentment. The queens are all about remembering what life is all about, which is about finding satisfaction, enjoying ourselves, creating our own beautiful reality with our divine power. And this is where you're headed. So Spirit's really behind you here. You've got this King and Queen energy balance, your left brain, your right brain, your physicality, your intellectuality. And let's see, someone may try and disappoint you. This could be someone you already know who wants to come sniffing around to see how you're doing. Maybe someone who saw you in a disappointed state of being before, because we did have that Five of Cups. And, you know, the Queen of Wands is completely different to the Five of Cups energy. So I feel like you've come really far with clarifying your consciousness. We've got the King of Cups here, pouring his cup all over the ground. And the King of Wands. So what I'm getting is these are the guards on your left shoulder and your right shoulder. Emotional equilibrium. So you've got a beautiful presence. They're telling me you may feel this on your left hand side, this cooling elixir. So it's almost like this presence is pouring lots of gorgeous, beautiful clarity over you. Whenever this energy comes around to mess with you, you could feel this upliftment. You could feel this almost crystalline, beautiful. It's almost like a Nordic crystalline kind of fairy tale kind of. I'm trying to describe the way I'm seeing this sparkling energy in my mind's eye. But then we've got the King of Wands, and I'm hearing taking no prisoners. To Spirit now, you're either on God's side or you've given up on yourself, basically. And everyone's got free will. Someone asked me months ago when my channel was going crazy, they said, does your God give up on souls? And I'm thinking, no, darling, they give up on themselves. So this King of Wands is a fierce fierce adversary for anyone who wants to mess with the cherubim. I'm getting Archangel Michael vibes. This person is a master of any spiritual warfare that anyone brings into your life, because you are elevated. You've gone through this pattern of energy and you've come out of it. They're telling me chosen, or that you've chosen yourself, and that you have a mighty, powerful spiritual energy. Look at this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands. I'm getting this could be a spouse someone's had in a previous life, or this could be a member of your soul group stepping forward in the full divine fire to protect you and to hold you in that yang round masculine energy. Okay, whether you're male or female, this is heavy protective energy coming through. We've got this pyramid of kings here protecting you. Remember I said about that energy circling around you at the beginning? Yeah, we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So this is personal. Anyone who messes with you, they mess with your whole contingency. They mess with your entire tribe. Ancestrally, spiritually, anyone you've ever loved, their higher self is backstage looking out for you. And I'm not talking about the people you've loved in this lifetime. I'm talking about all the genuine loving bonds that you've made lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. They're really stepping forward in this full power here. So I don't know what's going on, but I will clarify the 7 of Cups in a minute. I just want to get a few more for down here. You could really feel your body heating up, or you could feel tingles, or you could be seeing things out of the corner of your eye. You may have noticed animals acting differently towards you. They're giving you signs that your pattern is about to shift, that you are getting through this passageway here, coming into a position where you can create whatever you want on behalf of your bloodline, on behalf of your future family, on behalf of the higher beings, on behalf of all those who move in love, with this tree of life being so big and so magnanimous. So Spirit really wants to ensure that you get to complete this cycle, that you're not dragged back down the staircase by some irrelevant Karen type, bitter, miserable, no heart chakra activated piece of crap that gave up on themselves long ago. Okay, we've got the Hierophant here. Look at this. God stepping in, the powerful source energy that powers all life. And what they're giving me here, it's like consciousness is absolutely everywhere. There is consciousness in everything. And for the ones of you who understand what I mean by this, that everything is interpreted within our mind and that everything is God, what they're telling me is this person cannot hide anything. They are completely under surveillance is what I'm getting. God is surveilling this person. So, you know, there's kind of this chuckling I'm getting from the spirit world where they're kind of like, haha, these energies think they can gang stalk our cherubim. More like the other way round, okay? This is like the mafia of God. This is like God's highest plutonic protectors, those whose consciousness has been promoted to the top of the tree of life in the non-physical. They're all coming forward as the best protectors of God's people, right? God is the most powerful. There is no more powerful energy than the Hierophant God energy. So that's what I'm getting here. God's had enough. He's putting his foot down because we've made so much progress and these people want to pull us back down into the mud. No, no, no. And they're sneaky, you know, but God's watching through. It's funny, the message I'm getting. God's watching them through every object that's in the room, because everything is part of source. Everything is created through that source energy. So yeah, you know, the top of the tree of life is no joke. You have to be really at one. Funnily enough, you have to be really content with the underworld to get to the top of the tree of life. This is Pluto. Pluto does not mess around. They're giving me Papa Legba, right? Is literally connected to you. You don't even have to be part of any tribe that you would think that Papa Legba would support for Papa Legba to support you, because Papa Legba has known certain souls through various incarnations and bonded with you on personal levels when you've incarnated into different tribal groups is what I'm getting here. But Papa Legba could mean something to you personally on a spiritual level as well, right? Tribally. But that's the kind of energies we're dealing with Pluto. So, you know, you've got the full representation here. Let's see what the 7 of Cups energy is doing. Wow, cancelled out by God. We've got the Hierophant again here. This image here, they're going to get shown the book. They're going to get shown the book of rules. Whatever this energy tries with the 7 of Cups, it's going to be knocked back so quickly. What I'm getting is that you've built up a lot of loyalty in the non-physical. They're showing me coins. This is like loot lounge divine currency. you've got the divine coinage, you know, and I'm only saying it that way because Spirit's kind of giving it me that way. This person hasn't earned any loot with the divine. They've never done anything nice for anyone. They're always thinking selfish thoughts, and God can see right through them. What else do we need to know about this Seven of Cups? Hermit energy. So this person could be someone who deep down is quite lonely. I don't know if they hide it. They want attention and they're immature is what I'm getting. Someone here is coming looking for fuel because, you know, often with these type of energies, they're bitter, they're miserable, they have no heart chakra activated, so they can't conjure up any beautiful thoughts. So therefore their life stays crappy. They have to go out skulking around for energy is what I'm getting. They have the need to kind of go out searching for fuel, trying to force people to interact with them. Yeah, and you've got this magic, godly positioning to be exalted in. You've got some real serious work to be doing here with the Magician and the Hierophant twice. This is no joke. I'm kind of getting this energy of like an electric fence around you, like this person's going to get zapped. They're not going to know what hits them. When God shows them this book, when the universe shows them their positioning, if they try and mess with you, this is crazy. This person, I don't know why they're doing this. We've got the Seven of Pentacles here. Look at that. Investing in yourself. Investing in getting yourself out of some sort of mindset or situation or positioning. And you've done it bloody beautifully is what I'm getting here. Two of Swords with the Queen of Wands. So this energy could want you to not see your majesty. They could see these lot, okay, these cold, horrible ones, they get psychic memos at certain times, right? They are psychically connected to their hive mind and they're all on the same team, right? They're connected to the quantum field just like we are. Whether they've got the heart chakra activated or not doesn't stop them being psychic. It almost feels to me like this person's going to get a memo to go somewhere, to join a group you're in, to do something, to try and make you miss or to try and make you think that you've attracted it in on a manifestational level, to confuse you, to make you feel like you've done something wrong, when in fact this energy is turning up because you've done everything right. So there's a law of opposites here, right? They want you to feel like you've done it wrong when really you're doing it right, and that's why they're appearing at this time, to cause you trouble, to try and distract you from your creative majesty. Queen of Wands with the Magician. Show me this, let's have a look at this King of Cups. There's something you're creating that's so special and precious to your lineage, to your bloodline. And, you know, it only takes one person to do things right and to shift an entire line of generational karma. And I feel like you're doing something really important like that. We've got the Hanged Man here. This person, I feel like the divine will happily throw this person their energy back over and over again really quickly. Like this person could go to open their mouth like, and it's almost like the universe is like slap before they can even finish their sentence. It's because this person's energy is so toxic, they're going to get it reflected back at them over and over and over again. And if it ends up in them almost self-sacrificing themselves because they're so dumb they just can't stop doing what they do and being nasty or whatever, this is bad intentions. If they can't stop doing things with bad intentions, it could end, like, you know what I mean? They're doing this to themselves is what I'm getting here. This King of Cups, spiritual energy in the background, who sits on your left shoulder, is seeing all of this and, you know, ready. It's almost like this King of Cups has got a fly swatter, like smack, smack. This person could even do little things like stub their toe or spill their drink when they think mean thoughts, or little things will go wrong for this person to give them the sign from the universe, like, come on, here's your chance, stop being a bitch, stop it, you don't have to do this. But if they keep on, it's not going to be good for them because you've got some seriously important work here. This is all about soul group with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And then we've got the Sun falling out on the floor. I'm going to shuffle this back in now. But your heart must be allowed to shine. And I feel like this one is being sent in. They're sending in some nasty, low vibrational, horrible, small-minded, NPC, gross bitch kind of thing. Male or female, right? To kind of try and sabotage one of God's best? I don't think so. You're chosen. You are destined to win. You always win. It's inevitable that you win. You're on the winning frequency. You are chosen and you know this and you've got yourself here. You've been working with the divine. You've been helping the universe help you. And that's why you're so loved. That's why you've built up so much beautiful, genuine connections with so many spiritual energies. death energy on the King of Wands. What was I saying? This King of Wands is not messing around. He's taking no prisoners. I don't know if I showed you this, but we've got this burning building in the back of this, or I've just done my nails again, so there's a burning building here, okay? You're either on God's team or you're not, and that's the way it's getting now, with so many of us being consciously aware of the rules of the game and the way it really works. You've got something beautiful to do, and anything you do that's beautiful for your soul group, who are the closest beings to you, it helps the whole world. So Spirit really wants us to be aware that we've got spiritual family. If your heart chakra is activated, you've got a group of people that you've been incarnating with a long time. I mean, you may be a rare baby soul who's experiencing their first incarnation, but that's really rare. You've still got a soul group. If your heart chakra is activated, you've got this spiritual, beautiful power. Ace of Pentacles. There's a road that Spirit needs you to go down, and it is a soul group road, and it's a beautiful new earth, spiritual family, building the new stuff, right? We've got the Lovers here. See, the Lovers is all about the transformation of the mind, and this energy is going to come in with their spell work and going to try and transform your mind into feeling like you haven't made these investment steps and feeling like you haven't done all the work. When you have, they're just a dirty little wasp. Okay, we're the bumblebees and they're the wasps. We make all the honey, and this person's going to try and get you into a wasp kind of energy, because Nine of Swords means you've gone through stuff in your life and you've built yourself back up to strength, and this person's going to try and get you in, I don't know, maybe shadow energies, or maybe just disheartened. They want to dishearten you. The universe has come in to completely surround you with love during this time, because you've got this gorgeous loving pathway to be on. It's gorgeous. Let's see the Six of Cups, please, Spirit. Show me. Wow. We've got the Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. So it's essential that you blossom. You've done all of this. And this kind of looks like the balloons they were showing me, right? With all these little clusters in a row. And what Spirit's telling you is your balloons are going to stay inflated. Okay, you've got so much spiritual protection. And this King of Wands here is like, listen, don't do it. We've got two cards here with the Hangman and death energy. And, you know, I don't mean to be morbid, but this person's on a negative energy, man. They're going to pay heavily for anything they do to you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's get some positivity anyway, because I'm speaking to a very powerful soul who's got big plans, and you've invested perfectly. So let's see what's going on one at a time. The Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And I feel like your life has become a moving prayer, because you are the essence. Look at this beautiful energy flowing out of this being. Just all this gorgeous cosmic divine energy that I feel like you are planting in the paradigm, in this reality we all share together. The Cosmic Heart, this is beautiful. You could be a fire sign or have fire relevant in your birth chart. Inner Earth, you will survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And I feel like this is why this energy is coming in so hard, because you've got this capacity to help build the new earth with your soul group, with your community, your spiritual family. And this energy wants to come in to drag you back to hell, or to sort of try and contaminate you with a hellish energy. So this is saying go inwards. If you're isolated physically, you're not isolated spiritually. You are completely cocooned and protected and surrounded by these beautiful energies. And you are one of the most important souls in anchoring down the new earth in your being. If you can hold your consciousness at that frequency, they can't stop you. You've got free will, right? So they're going to try and make you use your own free will against yourself by dropping your frequency, essentially, is what I'm getting. We've got the Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So what I'm getting here is that if this energy doesn't soften to love, they've got to separate from their own fuel sources. And this is what I feel like they're getting scared of. They're getting scared of us not dealing with them, giving them attention, giving them fuel. We're not feeding the chaos anymore, because we've got free will. We don't have to feel like we are, you know, connected to anything we don't want to be connected with, including people who ruin society. So this new earth is going to require us to put God first, the universe first, our higher self first, and think in a completely new and fresh way. And these energies are scared of that, because if we're thinking in a new and fresh way, we're just going to see them as they are, and we're not going to give them any fuel. We're not going to interact with them when they don't want to act like loving human beings. So I really hope this has helped somebody. They want you to completely charge forward with your work. Keep a cool, calm, collected mind and know that you've got this spiritual protection. You're a big deal, whoever you are. It's incredible. I think that's it. Lots of love, darlings. Sending you a big kiss. Mwah.